Having started from the bottom progressing all the way to the top 1%, I have personally experienced the whole spectrum of the various stages of wealth accumulation or lack thereof. To reach my dream of becoming independently wealthy and retiring early, I had to actively reprogram my brain. Here are 3 major beliefs I had to address, although there are many more. First, let's define lower class, middle class, upper class because everyone seems to have different definitions when it comes to this. I simplify it by looking at one's net assets worth, not net profit, yearly income. The reason being that yearly income is taxed, and also expenses mar the valuation of true income accumulation. I.e., if you make $200,000 but spend $150,000, you're living in poverty because your income is taxed, therefore pulling in about $115,000, making your net worth $35,000. Reminder, just because you earn within the top 1%, doesn't make you the top 1%. Net wealth, net assets, net worth, whatever you want to call it, dictate where you truly lie in the spectrum. According to Pew Research, in 2013, here are the net worths for each class. Upper class, $650,000. Middle class, $98,000. Lower class, $9,500. The actions and beliefs I had to change to build up my net worth are the following. Risk v. reward tolerance. The middle class largely believes in managing risk, versus leveraging risk. Managing risk caps the income potential of whatever investment tool you're evaluating. Leveraging risk can allow your money to truly work for you. Don't be afraid to up the ante when it comes to risk. Risk is not to be feared. Risk is to be embraced if you want to make it to the upper class. To make abnormal gains and accelerate your net worth, you'll have to take bigger and more drastic risks. Do what you love and excel at. Wealthy people are able to harness their unique strengths to work in a field that they're also passionate about, achieving life-work alignment. That's a huge competitive advantage. Middle-class people tend to view work and life as 2 separate things, so it's hard to A. do well at something you view as a burden. B. manage 2 different lives essentially as the 2 are unrelated to your core passions. C. it's hard to be an entrepreneur, ultimate wealth generator, in something you don't find interesting nor excel at. Embrace work, and work earlier. Don't delay the inevitable by acquiring bogus degrees. Wealthy people work earlier in their lives. They don't delay the act of working in pursuit of fancy titles and pedigrees. Only hands-on work experience, and self-learning can provide you real-life advantages. You can hem and haw, theorize all day in your MBA class, then go out drinking with your buddies later while you're rapidly accumulating student debt. That's not going to help you move to the upper class. Only action by working, then learning from your experiences, truly dictates whether or not you succeed. Update. Lots of people seem to think I'm saying, don't get a college degree. I'm not pushing a blanket statement of saying, no, to education point blank. I'm simply pointing out education is not just an institutionalized endeavor. Most of my learning was acquired through reading books unrelated to my college studies, by hands-on work experiences. My point here is to question why you're obtaining the degree you're going after. Know why you're going for it, how much it's going to cost, and how it will help you get to your goal, how you'll apply it in the future, what it's used for, will you be able to afford it and not be taken for a ride by banks that make money off of you? Is it suitable for your personal situation? I truly wish I had the audacity to question conventional rules that society set. Sadly, I was indoctrinated by my parents, high school counselors, society as a whole, that I needed to go to college or else I'd be a failure, so I didn't think twice, and pushed back many of my dreams to pursue the safest road most traveled. Time is more valuable than money. Money can be made in any endeavor, as I talk about here. As you climb the net worth ladder, you'll start to reject certain offers to make money because it doesn't contribute to your greater good mission or goal. Time becomes the fixed resource. That's why people in the upper class say no all the time to purchases, activities, and beliefs. It gets in the way, and detracts from their objectives. Be selfish, cherish your time, and do what you need to do to make your vision a reality. The last point I want to make here is that happy wealthy people ironically don't care as much about money as having a mission and leaving a legacy. Once you have lots of money, you'll see shortly how meaningless it is.